Ethan.
Hi, I'm Charlie.
And I'm Izzy. We're twins.
Hi, I'm Maddie and this is Olivia.
And this is K-Kids Cast, y'all. Every Friday we will be sharing events taking place on Cape Cod. We will also share other things we think are fun and important to kids.
If you would like to share a tip or have us email us. What's going on in the week ahead?
Library escape room.
Make a take crafts at the Children's Museum.
Open gym with Katie.
Move and groove with Miss Lori.
Baby plus me yoga at Waldorf.
Afternoon take hike.
Teen Wednesday.
And the parent fair is only a week ahead. Be there and be square.
We got to check out Bridgeview Montessori School.
It was so fun. Check out our interview. Hi, we're with Suzanne and Natalie at Bridgeview
Montessori.
And we have some questions to ask them today.
But before we get started, I'm Ethan.
I'm Maddie. I'm Charlie. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Suzanne.
What is a Montessori school?
Oh, what is a Montessori school? That's an excellent question. Bridgeview Montessori, all Montessori schools are different. We aren't associated with each other. The one thing that makes us the same is that we adhere to the teaching of this really brilliant physician, Dr. Maria Montessori, who lived a long time ago. And she created this kind of way to educate children that she thought was the way to go. And so some schools have decided to teach children that way. Bridgeview Montessori School is a Montessori school. We're affiliated with the American Montessori Society, and our teachers who teach here have had special training in Montessori, and that makes us a Montessori school. And some of the things that make us different than a traditional school, like maybe a public school or maybe a Christian school or a Catholic school, is that our classes are mixed age. 3, 4, and 5-year-olds learn together, 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds learn together, and 9 through 12-year-olds learn together. Because Maria Montessori believed that those were different planes of development and those age groups learned really well together. So that's one of the things that makes it different, mixed age classrooms. And she also believed that students should learn at their own pace. So if you're a 5th grader but you're super good at math and you do math like a 7th grader, we'll let you do math like a 7th grader. If you're a 2nd grader but your reading is still maybe like a 1st grader, at a Bridgeview Montessori school, your reading gets better and better at your own pace. So we call it following the child. Instead of the child following what the teacher says, the teacher follows you and helps you learn at your pace. So that makes us really different.
How many students do you have?
Great question. So at our whole school, we're a small school by design, and we have, all together at our school, we have 75 students. And that's 3-year-olds through 6th graders. And that's about how big as we want to be. I mean, we could be a little bit bigger. We might go as high as 85 in a given year, but we want to be small. That's what we do here, is we keep it nice and small. And we believe that students learn best in a small setting. That's part of what we believe as a school. So, yeah.
What ages do you serve?
So, you can start at our school as young as 2.9. That's 2 years, 9 months. And you can go all the way up through 6th grade, and most 6th graders are 11 turning 12. So you go 2.9 through 12 years old. So that's what the ages that we serve. So Charlie, what is something about 2nd grade that you love at your school?
Well, I like the art room because we do fun projects.
Cool. So, and what about you, E.T.?
I think mostly I like gym because we learn a lot of fitness, and then after we learn a lot, we get to play a game.
Do you want to ask Natalie what it's like here at Bridgeview?
What is it like here in your specials?
For fitness, we usually do tagging games, and our fitness teacher, Adrian, she does really fun stuff with us, and I really like what she does.
What other specials do you have? It's like you have fitness. Do you have like,
Art.
we call them enrichments. Yeah, art.
And then music.
Music.
And
Music too.
we have
Art history.
art history.
What does Tammy teach?
Yoga.
Yoga. Maria.
Spanish.
Do you guys have a computer lab where you do math on computers?
We don't. We use the bead board thing, and we do multiplication with that.
So we have hands-on manipulatives.
Yeah. How long is your recess?
Well, about 30 or 45 minutes. And
Plus the one in the morning, which is
Yes.
15 minutes.
What does a typical school day look like?
Well, we
You start with recess.
we get out of our cars and the teachers greet us, and then we go to the playground, play for a couple
20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes.
a couple minutes, and then we go inside, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, it's like so cold out, and I want to go inside." And then we write in our journals. We call it morning work, and then we have our morning meeting. We do a greeting, a share, and then we do the calendar. We do a game, and then we do our peace poem.
Want to say it?
May there be peace before you, may there be peace behind you, may there be peace above you and all around you, from our hearts to our lips, to everyone.
So you guys gave us a tour and you guys have school pets, right?
Yes.
So every day do you assign some kids to, like every day do you choose one kid to feed and take care of the pet for one day?
We actually have jobs for the whole week, and there's 2 people, and one kid does the fish and one kid does shark, and then those take really fast time. So while Shark is eating his food, they both go do Teddy, and then they come back, put Shark back in his tank, and
Because don't they put them in a bowl in the sink to eat his dinner?
yes.
So shark is a turtle. The fish is named Bubbles, and then the bunny is named Teddy. And what's the tortoise's name upstairs?
Lotus.
Lotus.
Lotus. She's a peaceful girl.
Okay.
What is your favorite thing about the school? Well, I like all the teachers. They're very nice. But my most favorite thing is art. Because my mom's an art teacher and she teaches me a lot about art. And one of the things she taught me is draw it light until you make it right. And that's what Hannah always says. And I just like making pictures, and it's always really fun.
What kinds of art programs do you offer?
So, well, after school we have something called Stop Animation class that some of our students are doing. But what we offer for arts is right here in this room, which we call the Art Studio. Our students have, if you're in first through 6th grade, you have an hour and a half of art studio time every week. And then you also have 45 minutes of art history where you study the work of an artist. Our students have been looking at the work of Andy Warhol, who is a pop artist. And they're learning about the work that he does and doing some work based on his work. And in our studio, we've been doing some clay work, and we have some ceramics up and around that you may see. We have some leaves. That's what our 3 to 6-year-olds worked on those. We also have a music class, and we have a big concert coming up next week. And we also do a big musical theater production in the spring. And so we have art stations, we don't call them stations, but we have art areas in every classroom where there's work to be done. So I would say at Bridgeview Montessori School, we take our art very seriously. And and actually our head of school, which is the principal, is an artist. So that's really cool, that our principal is a painter. So I love that. And that makes it really special to work here.
Do you do any paintings here?
Do I do paintings? I don't paint, but if you turn around, you see a lot of paintings of our students, a lot of collage work, a lot of drawing work. Those over there were done by students your age, those paintings of those sepia colored paintings, those portraits. Yeah. So that was done by students your age. So we always are doing paintings, but the curriculum, what we teach changes every year because we don't want students, it's not the same like in your school a fifth grader might always do a pinch pot. At our school it wouldn't be that way. It's always changing. Everybody's always doing something different. So this year they're doing some work with portraits like those that you see. So yeah, we have a lot of painting here.
What are the students' favorite things to do?
I would say that our students love the math work because it's really hands-on with a lot of cool manipulatives. They clearly love this art studio. It's one of their favorites. They love their art history. I would say students love our drama program where they get to, when we put on the show in the spring, students love that. Our students really love their teachers here. And we all feel very much part of a family here. Like I said, we all go by our first names and we know our students really, really well. And so I would say our students would talk about their teachers, their art classes, their music classes, and maybe even their math work. That's what I think. Carol, you have a question for me?
Yeah. You are the main sponsor of the parent resort fair. Why?
So the Parent Resource Fair, Amy, your mom, somehow we got in touch and she told me about this thing she was trying to do, and I think last year might have been the first one. And we thought, well, that sounds awesome because we really like young people, our school and the people at our school. And so Amy was trying to do something where all these young families would come together and learn about what's out there in the community. And I remember back to when I was a mom of young children and there was nothing like that. So I thought, wow, we should get involved. So then we got involved with Amy last year. We weren't the main sponsor, but we did a couple of art nights with Amy and some of her friends for adults, and we had them in our art studio. And we thought, wow, we really love this group of moms. And so we figured we want to support Cape Cod moms because they're our people and you guys are our people. And so we decided that we would get involved on the main sponsor level. So we're kind of excited. It's a new role for us and we're really excited to do that because Cape Cod moms are where it's at.
That's right.
That's right.
Do you offer financial aid?
Great question. So we do offer financial aid. Parents, you need to qualify. And it's need-based financial aid, not merit-based. And we use a company called SSS, School and Student Services, out of NAIS, which is National Association of Independent Schools, private schools. And your parents put in all their numbers and things, and then that company tells us what your family can afford in tuition. And we try and bridge the gap between what you can afford and what we cost. Our largest grants or aid that we give to families, which isn't a loan, it's actually just money, is about 40% of our tuition. So we have about a third of our families do get some kind of financial aid because our goal is to have as many people learning at Bridgeview Montessori School as we can have because we just think it's important to teach people this way. And that's what we got. You can find out about financial aid on our website, www.Bridgeview Montessori School. No, that's not it. BridgeviewMontessori.org.
School, right?
That's not in our web address, but yeah. Do you have a question for me, Ethan?
How do you encourage confidence and self-expression?
Confidence and self-expression. Well, at our school, it's all about using your words and talking. So we don't have, like you were talking about desk time. What did you call it? Desk work? Seat work.
Seat work.
Seat work. We don't really have that. So students move around their classroom throughout their morning work period, and during that time they're engaging with other students and their teachers, and giving students the ability to engage like that gives them confidence. We find that if we believe that students can do something, like you can do a lot of stuff, right? you're a pretty capable guy. And if we believe that you can do that and we give you time and to do that, you're going to do it and you're going to feel good about it. And that's what gives you confidence. I bet you get confidence when you do something well. When you dance really well, do you feel really confident? Right? So we try to give people an opportunity every day to have that feeling that you get when you're dancing, where you feel really good about yourself. That's our job as a school.
Thanks so much for having us, Susie Ann.
My pleasure.
We sure had a lot of fun.
Me too.
I really want to go to this school.
I really want you to go to this school.
It looks pretty fun.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll see you at the resource.
You will see me at the resource fair. I'll be there with bells on. See you guys later.
See you next time on Cake Kids Cast for Real Kids, Real Talk.
Cool.
That was so much fun. I really wish I could go to school there.
Plus, they're the sponsors of the Parent Resource Fair.
Well, that's all for today.
Thank you for joining us.
Tune in next Friday for more news and fun.
Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
There's a lot more fun coming soon.
More fun interviews.
Like the Parent Fair in January.
Thanks again. See you next time on Cake Kids Cast for
Real Kids, Real Talk. We're cool. Oh yeah.